We all know Hagrid is the paragon of gentle giants, but can the same be said for the late actor who played him, Robbie Coltrane? HBO Max rang in 2022 with an incredible release for fans, debuting a Harry Potter reunion special featuring all your favorite actors and plenty of reminiscing about what it was like to make this epic 8-film franchise. In particular, the younger set of actors who grew up on the set had a lot of revelations about what it was like to work with the adult cast members, many of whom are some of the most decorated performers in British film and television history. From Maggie Smith to Helena Bonham Carter to actors who sadly passed away like Richard Harris, Richard Griffiths, and Alan Rickman, the then-child actors had the opportunity to work with some of the best living actors of their time. Chris Columbus, director of the first 2 Potter movies, tells audiences during the reunion, "I don't think any of the kids had the capability of understanding the gravity of who they were dealing with at the time, the British royalty of the acting world." Among those giant names, one person got a ton of shout-outs, Coltrane, who shared a ton of scenes with Radcliffe, Watson, and Grint in particular. Watson recalled,
"The adult actors came in and were like the mischief in a funny way."
Speaking specifically about Coltrane, Grint said,
"He was such a kid, so immature, and just so much fun."
Radcliffe, accompanied by a video of Coltrane doing a super silly voice, said,
"He loved making us laugh, and he was incredibly good at it."
After that, the reunion brought Watson and Coltrane together, who shared a hug and snapped a photo before reminiscing about their time on set. As Watson pointed out, the two spent a lot of time together filming in Hagrid's hut, and Coltrane even admitted that he probably saw the trio more than his own children. Even after 20 years, the bond between Coltrane and the trio was as strong as ever, and his, as Watson points out, warmth and kindness made all of the difference for the young actors. Daniel Radcliffe felt so comfortable on the Harry Potter sets with Robbie Coltrane initially that he decided to prank his co-star. When appearing on the Rosie O'Donnell show in the early aughts, Coltrane told the talk show host about how Radcliffe got a hold of his phone and made some adjustments, so he had no idea how to work it. A very young Radcliffe was there as the story was told and couldn't help but chuckle, Coltrane remembered.
"This one here turned the language on my cellular phone into Turkish."
He then laughed that it would have been easy to switch it back to English, but you must know Turkish to do that. According to Hollywood.com, Radcliffe felt terrible about the prank afterward and wrote Coltrane a note to apologize. These types of interviews and the HBO Max Harry Potter reunion special prove just how special the late Coltrane was to the rest of the cast and the fans of the franchise. Coltrane said,
"The legacy of the movies is that my children's generation will show them to their children. So you could be watching it in 50 years' time. Easy."
And then, just to make sure no one is exempt from shedding at least one tear, he poignantly concluded,
"I'll not be here, sadly, but, but Hagrid will. Yes."